How do you move forward in this world if every discussion you begin is a defense of, I know why I went on the board of a Ukrainian natural gas company. A lot of it had to do with money, 100%. I had an organization that was willing to pay me for a service that I was 100% qualified to do. I went to Yale Law School. I served on dozens of boards before this. I was an expert in corporate governance. I have a encyclopedic knowledge of the region. I had served on a major infrastructure company's board and had done work in global aid relief throughout the entire world and had an enormous list of connections of my own. And I was qualified to be on that board. And it gave me the freedom at a time when I really needed the freedom to be with my family, to focus on my brother's health. And I chose to do it. And I was transparent about it. And I did it.
Nothing wrong with making some money here and there.
But by the way, you say that, and I could say that, and in light, and they'd be like, it's just there's this reporter Ken Vogel, and he calls it like soft corruption, as if I could separate myself from my father in any meaningful way that would not disadvantage or remove the advantage or potential disadvantage of being his son. So, for instance, if I had decided to be a painter, I chose something when my dad became president that was completely 100% outside of any of the purview of what I thought of the federal government. What control does the federal government have, or the White House or administration or president could have on whether somebody buys a painting of mine or not? It became a national scandal. How can I possibly argue that I've not had enormous advantages afforded me because of who my dad was? But I certainly have paid the fucking price too. And I've been held accountable in ways that nobody that didn't have my last name would be held accountable. And I've been afforded options as it relates to that accountability that nobody that didn't have my last name would be afforded that. Mm-hmm. And I'm not looking for sympathy.
It's just interesting. I mean, the way you put it,
it's just a fact of life.
The way you put it's actually pretty fascinating. Like every way that you've been able to get ahead kind of boomerangs to where if you do anything that is seen in the public eye as being like negative or problematic, it gets thrown back in your face 10 times harder.
Yeah, and the thing is that here I am. I'm a 55-year-old man. I've raised children. I'm a grandfather. I'm obviously a father and a brother and a son and a grandson and a nephew and a painter and a business person and a lawyer. And I'm sitting here talking about my dad.